So I always have this picture in my head on what it should be to move around and walk around in VR. And it should definitely be something different than sitting in front of a computer with a keyboard and mouse. It should be something as close as possible to reality, otherwise there is no point. And so when I bought the headset and I was bound to these joysticks to move around, I just felt straight away that something essential is missing here for this technique to work. So I thought, okay, let's go to the shop and buy something that solves this problem. And there was and there is nothing. And so I searched on the web and looked at YouTube, and that didn't make me happier. So you could have this like a treadmill you run on, like from the movie Ready Player One. But it like requires a full body workout every time you use it. It costs like a small car and kind of takes up half the room. You could have this things with wheels on platforms or motorized spheres with like an underground machinery. That just left me with a dilemma. So should I go into hibernation and freeze myself, having someone to wake me up when there is a product, or I just have to do it myself? And if I'm gonna do it myself, I have to start from scratch and think, if I were gonna go to the shop right now and buy a product, what kind of product would I actually want and use? And to break it down to two key factors, it just first needs to contribute something to the VR experience. It has to add something, make it more lifelike. And on the other side, it has to be easy, right? Easy to use, small, cheap, intuitive. Those two factors has to be there. And a treadmill is maybe down there, and a joystick up there, right? Easy to use, but doesn't contribute anything. And a motorized things and spheres down there. And if I'm gonna do a product, it just has to be up there. Otherwise there is no point. And yeah, so if I'm gonna go to the shop right now, I would want to buy these. The first fully functional prototype of the VirtuStride. One thing that these do, and what it has to do, is that it keeps the room scale tracking you use with today's VR headsets. You can freely scan your surroundings and move around in your physical space just as usual. What this product adds is the ability to go and walk beyond those boundaries when your physical space runs out. Every press with your toe or forefoot on this red area, the action button, that becomes a step in virtual reality. So this method keeps the physical effort needed for walking as low as possible, while keeping a movement pattern as close as possible to reality. The same principle is used when you want to jump. Just lift your heels slightly and it makes you jump in VR. It's the pads underneath that makes this possible. And yeah, they won't trigger just because you walk around or lift your feet. And if you want to move straight backwards, you can just press both at the same time. So okay, so let's connect them to a headset and I will show you how they work.